Okay, let's look at the practice exam 2, problem number 6. Alright, so let's find these partial derivatives. Alright, so we want to take the partial derivative of this function with respect to x. Alright, so first thing I would do is I'm going to just rewrite it as quantity 1 minus x squared minus y squared raise it to the 1/2 power. Right? Right, partial derivative. Right, put 1/2 in front. Keep the same quantity, 1 minus x squared minus y squared. Subtract 1 from the power. Then multiply by partial derivative inside, which is going to be negative 2x. Alright, so we can cancel 2 on top and the 2 on the bottom. Alright, so we're going to have, this is going to be, so negative x is on top over, alright, so it's negative power. I'm going to put the 1 minus x squared minus y squared and the square root of on top. On the bottom. Right, so we have that. So this is the part A. Right, and actually I meant to ask you to find this one. It's actually, it doesn't make any difference in this case, but I meant to so maybe instead of this I meant to ask you to find the second partial with respect to x first, then with respect to y. And this will make sense because it's kind of builds on the part A. Alright, so which is going to actually give you exactly the same answer, but here. Right? So what we want to do is we want to take the partial derivative with respect to y of the result that we have here. Right? So it's negative x over square root of 1 minus x squared minus y squared. Right? So using the quotient rule, we're going to have, alright, I'm going to put the negative sign in front here. So that negative sign. So this negative sign is placed here. Right? Then quotient rule, square the bottom, so you get the 1 minus x squared minus y squared. Right? And derivative of the top is 1. Right? So it's actually, we have to be a little bit careful here. We're doing with respect to y, actually derivative of the top is going to be 0. So I'm going to actually erase that. So let's see, where's the eraser here. Oops, that's not an eraser. Right. Right. Derivative of the top is actually 0 because the x is a constant, and times anything is going to be 0. But I'm going to just write it down anyway. Right. So here's the bottom guy. Right. Minus. Right. Top guy is x. Right. Then derivative of the bottom. Right. But the derivative of the bottom is actually, it's the derivative of bottom would be, it's very similar to this. 1/2, put 1/2 in front. Keep the same quantity, 1 minus x squared minus y squared. And to the negative 1/2 power. Then multiply by partial of this with respect to y, so negative 2y. Alright, so we can cancel 2 here and 2 here, then that's going to be just 0 here. Alright, then we can simplify by doing this. Let's see, if what stays on top? You can see that there's a negative sign here, and there's another negative sign here, and the negative sign. So overall, it's going to be negative. So you have negative. All right, then you have here is x here, and also y. So negative xy, right? And over. All right, then you see that here, this guy is negative power, so that I'm going to put this guy on the bottom. So this guy goes on the bottom. So it's a 1/2 power plus the first power. So it's a quantity 1 minus x squared minus y squared raised to the 3/2 power. All right, and that's the derivative there. All right, so we have that derivative. All right, so that's the mixed partial that we were looking for. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.